John Knox family and friends, good morning and welcome to our annual Veterans Day celebration, program, and time of gratitude for all veterans who have served the various branches of the military for this great nation of the United States of America. Veterans Day originated as Armistice Day on November 11th, 1919, the first anniversary of the end of the Great War, World War I. Congress passed a resolution in 1926 for an annual observance, and November 11th became a national holiday beginning in 1938. Unlike Memorial Day, Veterans Day pays tribute to all American veterans, living or dead, but especially gives thanks to living veterans who served their country honorably during war or peacetime. It was not until 1954 that President Dwight D. Eisenhower officially changed the name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day. And in 1968, uniform bill was passed by Congress, which moved Veterans Day to the fourth Monday in October. That law went into effect in 1971, but in 1975, President Gerald Ford returned Veterans Day to November 11th due to the important historical value and history tied to that date. For your interest, 9% of veterans today are women. 7 million veterans served during the Vietnam War. 3 million veterans have served in support of the war on terrorism. Of the 16 million Americans who served during World War II, as of 2018, about 497,000 were still alive. We are losing our World War II veterans at a rapid pace now, and feels especially proper to recognize those that are still in our midst today. 2 million veterans served during the Korean conflict. It's a somber day, but it is also a day of celebration. It celebrates courage, it celebrates commitment, it celebrates hard work, it celebrates patriotism, it celebrates the United States of America. Thank you to our veterans. God bless our veterans. This day is for you. We are very blessed and privileged to have with us today special guests to help us celebrate and honor our veterans. From the Deerfield Beach ROTC, we are thrilled to welcome back the ROTC students under the direction of Master Gunnery Sergeant Alberto Gomez. And our ROTC service members are Jeff Morales, Richardson Caesar, Gabriela Delgado, and Giovanna Aline. We welcome our CEO and good friend, Mr. Jerry Stryker. Another friend of John Knox Village to help us sing a little bit and enjoy the patriotism of the day, Mr. Brian Ricci. And a stellar voice and a beautiful presence on our staff and in our family, Natalie Francois will lead us in the national anthem this morning. Thank you. We are building a closer and stronger relationship with the staff of TrustBridge. And they reached out to us, their chaplains in particular, and said, can we please be part of this celebration? And so I'm thrilled to recognize a colleague and a new friend, Dr. Devin Brown, chaplain from Trustbridge. Thank you, Devin. And a dear friend, a special friend, and a tireless supporter of John Knox Village, and especially of veterans, I am honored and humbled to introduce to you Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Paul Simpson.
Thank you, Darrell. Well, good morning. It's my pleasure and privilege to join you today, as I've been doing in recent years. It's a special day for us veterans. Unlike Memorial Day, where we mourn the fallen brothers and sisters in arms, Veterans Day is a celebration for all veterans, and so it's a happy day in that respect. We would not have our freedom without our military. And it strikes me that in our history, when our military has been at peak strength and strong, we've had peace. And sometimes that's lost on politicians, and we're reminded from time to time. And that's when veterans are called to step up and sometimes make the ultimate sacrifice. So we hope that going forward we learn from our lessons, and that is necessary less and less as time goes by. I'm sure you'll join me in that aspiration. By the way, does anybody know how November 11th was chosen? Darrell touched on this, but there's a special significance to November 11th. Does anybody know what it is? Well, it sounds like some of you do. It was chosen because the World War I ended, and the armistice was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And that's where November 11 came from. By the way, there are over 18 million veterans in the country right now, and the states that have the largest number of veterans are California, Texas, and Florida. That's right. So I choose to be grateful for those of us who have served and who have defended our freedom, and I think that it's a time to be grateful and to honor one another and appreciate our service that we provided. And I think it's great that we have such a large representation of veterans here at the Village, and I think it contributes to the spirit and the culture that we have here. So thank you all very much for your service and for being here today. So the next part of the program, I'm going to ask you, if you're comfortable, to please stand, and if you have headgear, I ask out of respect to the anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem that you remove your headgear. And I am going to suggest now that those of you who are comfortable standing, please do so. And I call for the presentation of the colors. to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as Natalie Francois leads us in the national anthem. If you need the words, they are on the back of your bulletin.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To the Deerfield Beach ROTC, thank you. Folks, please be seated. And we invite you to do a little celebrating with us. Brian's going to lead us in 3 patriotic songs. Sing along if you wish, listen and enjoy. God, we're going to give thanks for America. Starting with America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, thanks. Couldn't figure out the key. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above thy fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam undimmed by human tears. America, thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. Oh, beautiful for spacious
Sorry,
skies. Is that right there?
No,
Is
we're
that
going on to America the Beautiful. I mean, My Country 'Tis of Thee.
my country? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need the first note for that.
My country 'tis
Of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my father died, land where the pilgrims cried, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Our fathers, God, to thee, author of liberty, to thee we sing. Long may our land be bright with freedom's holy light. Protect us by thy might, great God and King. We finally got the key. Oh, beautiful for space.
Sorry, Brian. God bless America. I think you like So Beautiful. God.
We need to pull that out.
God.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Let's do it again. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless you all.
Just quick, thank you. in gratitude for those who have served, and now in memory of those who gave their lives to serve this nation, let us bow our heads in a moment of silence. Amen. And now we begin a bit of a celebration. We're going to change the mood a little bit and honor our veterans. When you see your branch of service on the screen and hear your fight song, you are invited to stand, raise a hand. If standing is difficult, perhaps someone next to you can just let us know that you are there so we can honor and salute and clap for you. And now, recognizing our veterans, the United States Armed Forces Medley. The United States Army.
Over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter marching all about, and those caissons go rolling along. For it's high, high in the field artillery. Count out your numbers loud and strong. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And wherever you go, you will always know that those caissons go rolling along.
United States Navy.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Farewell to college joys. We sail and break on day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore. Hail to the fall. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
The United States Coast Guard.
The call, we place our trust in thee. Through howling gale and shot and shell to win our victory. Sandberg Horizons is our guide, our pledge, our motto too. We're always ready, do or die. I Coast Guard, we fight for you.
The United States Air Force.
Go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sky. Here they come, shooting to meet our thunder. Attaboys, give it the gun. And we dive, starting a flame from under, up with one terrible roar. We live in faith, or go down in flame, for nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
The United States Marine Corps.
The halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First we fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor free. We are proud to claim the title
that just give you goosebumps? I am so proud of you, men and women. We, John Knox villagers, citizens of this nation, we are so proud of you. Thank you for your service. And now, to honor each of you individually, it is our privilege to pin you with a little token of our appreciation. And we're going to read the list of veterans, both residents and staff. And when your name is called, you are invited to come forward and you will be recognized and pinned. Please just take a moment to stand and allow Marty to take your picture. Mr. Paul Simpson, Mr. Jerry Stryker, Mr. Nicholas Sconyers, and Dr. Darren, I'm sorry, Dr. Brown, I just went blank on your first name. Devin. I almost got it, I had Darren. And Dr. Devin Brown will be pinning our honorees. John P. Jack Adams, United States Marine Corps Sergeant. William Allison, United States Navy. Robert Aaron, United States Army, Corporal. Emerson Allsworth, United States Navy, Seaman. Christian Chris Abenel, United States Army, non-commissioned officer. Pierre Pete O'Day, United States Army, Captain. Ronald Alt, United States Army, Captain. Stanley Bagish, United States Air Force. Robert Banks, United States Navy, Fireman. Charles Barrett, United States Air Force, A1C. John Barron, United States Army, First Lieutenant. Thomas Barrows, United States Navy, Sailor. David Bear, United States Navy, Captain. Frederick J. Bednarik, United States Navy, Petty Officer, Second Class. Johnny D. Bonowitz, United States Navy, Ensign, Navy Nurse Corps. Carl Boomhauer, United States Army, Corporal. Russell Brandon, United States Navy. James Brown, United States Army Specialist. Milbury Otto Burgett, United States Marine Corps and United States Navy, Corporal. Fred Checkenow, United States Coast Guard, YN3. Ross Claiborne, United States Army. Stanley Clayton, United States Air Force Sergeant. Earl Clark, United States Air Force Staff Sergeant. Peter Cole, United States Navy Chief Petty Officer. Robert Collier, United States Army Medical Corps, 1st Special Forces. George Conger, United States Navy. Larry Culler, United States Air Force Captain. Bill Davidson, United States Navy Lieutenant Commander. Tim Curran, United States Army Reserve Field Artillery, Specialist 4th Class. Ron Davis, United States Army Specialist 1st Class. John Degnan, United States Navy Lieutenant JG. Merrill Pete Dietrich, United States Marine Corps Captain. George Duell, United States Navy Seaman Apprentice. Ted Delinsky, United States Navy Electronics Maintenance Officer. Russell Eckert, United States Army Corporal. Dustin Dunn, United States Coast Guard, E5, 2nd Class Petty Officer. Lauren Engelbright, United States Army Medical Corps Sergeant. Roy Evans, United States Navy Lieutenant. Patrick Farrell, United States Army Colonel. Paul Fasana, United States Army. Dr. Michael Featherstone, United States Army Specialist, 4th Class. Charles Fick, United States Army. Jerry Felsky, United States Army Specialist, 4th Class. Rudolph Rudy Fry, United States Army Medical Services Corps Corporal. Samuel Fullwood, United States Air Force, Airman, First Class. John Furlano, United States Army, Corporal. Frank Furman, United States Air Force, Sergeant and Lieutenant. Salvatore Ray Gambino, United States Navy. Howard Gil Gilman, United States Air Force, Airman. John Jack Halligan, United States Army, E-5 Specialist. Dana Hardy, United States Army, Specialist E-5. Donald Harris. Emerson Harris, United States Navy, Petty Officer, Second Class. Richard Heligus, United States Army. James Henschel, United States Air Force, Airman, First Class. Thomas Holm, United States Navy, Electrician's Tech, 3C. Robert Hubbard, United States Air Force, Master Sergeant. Murray Hunter, Canadian Navy, Engineering Technician. Charles Hunziker, United States Navy, Yeoman Typist Petty Officer, YNT3. K. Denny Inouye, United States Army, Staff Sergeant. Curtis Iverson, United States Army, Specialist, First Class. Frank Jaeger, United States Navy, Seaman, First Class. Alexander Jenkins, United States Navy, Lieutenant, Junior Grade. Herbert Johnson, United States Air Force. Thomas Johnston, British Army, 3rd Carbineers, 2nd Lieutenant. Clyde Bill Jones, United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander. Richard P. Jones, United States Navy, Yeoman First Class. James Camp, United States Army, Specialist E-5. Faye Cartrude, United States Air Force Nurse Corps, First Lieutenant. Murray Kaufman. Robert Bob Koth, United States Army, Sergeant, First Class. Thomas Keenan, United States Army, Corporal. Robert Kelly, United States Air Force. Samuel Kessel, United States Coast Guard. Nelson Kilmer, United States Air Force, Airman First Class. Elmer Fred Kleingartner, United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander. Dr. George Kling, United States Army Medical Corps, Captain. Chris Lamberton, United States Marine Corps, Corporal. Donald Lampy, United States Navy, Seaman, First Class. Eddie Lawrence, United States Coast Guard, Chief Petty Officer. Norm Liedtke, United States Navy, Lieutenant JG. Max Lombard, United States Marine Corps, Staff Sergeant. Dr. Earl Victor Long, United States Army, Private First Class. Dr. Paul Lurie, United States Army, Medical Corps. William Luddington, United States Navy. Mac McVicker, United States Army, Master Sergeant. John Mant, United States Marine Corps, Corporal. June Maurer, United States Army Air Forces, Corporal. Charles McDermott, United States Army, Corporal. William McDougald, United States Air Force, Private First Class. Thomas McDowell, United States Navy, Lieutenant. Ben McKinney, United States Navy, Lieutenant JG. Stephen McMillan, United States Army, Captain. Howard E. McPherson, United States Army, Sergeant. Richard Dick Mellett, United States Army, Corps of Engineers, Lieutenant Colonel. Charles Charlie Menace, United States Navy, Ensign. Martin Mentor, United States Air Force, Sergeant, Weather Observation. James Meyer, United States Army, Corporal Medical Corps. Everybody named Marty in this one. Robert Milanovich, United States Army. August Miller, United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander. Kenneth Moore, United States Army. William Newt Moore, United States Navy, Commander. Abigail Gail Morrison, United States Air Force, Lieutenant. James O. Russ Murphy, Jr., United States Air Force, Captain. John Murphy, United States Air Force, Captain. Patrick Noon, United States Navy, Lieutenant JG. Emerson Oberlin, United States Army, Specialist, 4th Class. Robert Owens, United States Army, Private, 1st Class. James Onoprienko, United States Air Force, Lieutenant Colonel. William Pace, United States Army, 2nd Lieutenant. Joan Padley, United States Army, 1st Lieutenant. Nels Ray Pearson, United States Army, Sergeant. George Percival, United States Army, Sergeant, E6. Frank Perkins, United States Army, Corporal. Ronald Poggio, United States Army, Specialist, 4th Class. Sidney W. Porter, United States Army, Sergeant, E5. Joe Rawl, United States Army Air Force, 1st Lieutenant. Jorge Rodriguez, United States Army, Corporal. Hugh E. Root, United States Army Signal Corps, Corporal. John Saltz, United States Army. May Schwetter, United States Army Women's Air Corps, Sergeant. Whack. Is it, I need to confess some ignorance. Did I get that correctly? WAC, is it Air Corps or is WAC? God bless May. Nicholas Sconyers, United States Air Force, Staff Sergeant. David R. Siebert, United States Army, 1st Lieutenant. We'll race you over, we get a nice picture of Nicholas Sconyers. Frank Schulman, United States Army, Private, 1st Class. Dave Slack, United States Air Force. Dave, sir, what was your rank? Airman First Class. Mr. David Slack. Harris Small, United States Army, Staff Sergeant. Charlie Smith, United States Army, Sergeant. Mr. Paul Simpson, United States Army, 1st Lieutenant. Eugene Smith, United States Army, Captain. Roger Smith, United States Army Corporal. I believe this is Mr. Roger Smith approaching you here. United States Army Corporal. Mary Snedeker, United States Naval Reserve Commander. Oh, fooled you, Devin. She almost got pinned. Devin, I was with you. I'm thinking to myself, that's her name, Mary. And I'm, oh, shoot. No, Mary Snedeker is not here. U.S. Naval Reserve Commander. David Summers, United States Army Corporal. Leroy Sparks, United States Army. William Spears, United States Army. Edward Spears, United States Navy, Lieutenant Commander. What's that? Navy pilot. Which planes did you fly? Jed Sprague, United States Air Force, Staff Sergeant. Betsaida B. St. Pierre, United States Navy, E4 Aviation Boatswain's Mate. When you see B at the desk, she's the lady that told the airplanes to leave the flight deck of the aircraft carrier. John Stanley, United States Navy, Staff Sergeant, First Class. Edwin Stevens, United States Navy. John V. Please give that a good round of applause. John V. Summerlin, United States Marine Corps. Robert Talley, United States Army. Joel Terzich, United States Army Corporal. David Thompson, United States Army Private First Class. John Thompson, United States Army Security Agency, Specialist 6. James Tilbrook, United States Army, First Lieutenant. Robert Todd, United States Army Engineer Corps, Corporal. Sam Townsend, United States Navy, Hospital Corpsman. Reverend John Vaughn, United States Army, Corporal. Harry Vordemeyer, United States Air Force, Lieutenant Colonel. From amongst our staff, Kerry Terenga, United States Army, E5. Joe Wakeman, United States Navy, Seaman, 2nd class. Anthony Tony Wack, United States Air Force, Major. James Walsh, United States Army, Private. Harry M. Warren, United States Navy, Seaman, 1st class. Dwayne Wessels, United States Air Force. Harold Young, United States Navy. Have we missed any veteran in this room today? To all veterans of all branches of the service, of all seasons of service, the John Knox Village family and a very grateful nation salute and thank you. Paul is right. A strong military corresponds with times of peace. For the things you have seen and the things you have done, we are grateful. What we pray and wish upon our veterans now is peace, success, friendship and love, rest, blessings. We wish for you blessings. With our deepest gratitude, we thank you for your service and ask now that everyone here would be able to leave this place in peace, a peace very much made real by the work, the sacrifice, and the commitment of our veterans. God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you, Paul. Thank you.